Hey, it's Charisse Marie again, your Pinterest alchemist. Woo! And in this video, I want to talk to you briefly, very briefly, about how to actually make money using Pinterest. Because let's be honest, if you are a woo person, you still need to have an income. You still need to earn a living. And money is not a bad word. It's not. Despite what you might have been brainwashed into believing by some other guru that told you some garbage, it's not a bad thing to earn a living as a healer or an intuitive or a coach or any of those things. It's not a bad thing. So, how do you do it? Especially using Pinterest. The big secret is that Pinterest is a search engine, but you can't just point it to one thing over and over and over again and expect that that's going to work. You have to have a couple of things. Like you should be creating something, even if it's just once a month, that is content that your people would appreciate. So whether that is a blog or a video or a freebie or something that they could click on. As you get further along this journey of content creation, you're going to discover that you end up with a lot of content. And that is a good thing, my friend, because that means that you now have a catalog of back things that you can pull from to share on your Pinterest account and on your other social media stuff. Because here's the big secret, okay? You can't hide in your Facebook group or even in other people's Facebook groups and expect to get all the clients that you need in order to have not just a business that sort of supports you, but you have to have a part-time job or a full-time job, but an actual business that supports you, that allows you to grow, that allows you to create the life that you want so that you can support your clients in a more firm and more loving way. Because if you are not supporting yourself in that way, you're never going to be able to support other people. And you know this. This is one of the reasons why you're here, is to try and crack this code, right? I'm here to tell you the code, the real code, is creating content that your people love. Now, the way that you do that is using Pinterest and Google and asking questions on Pinterest and Google that you think your ideal clients might be asking, looking for the answers, seeing if they align with your answers that you would provide, and if they are, knocking it out of the park and giving them one step better with your secret sauce. Because there's only one you. There is only one you. You are it. And you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but for the people whose cup of tea you are, they are waiting for you to answer their questions, to solve their problems, or help them solve their problems. Because let's be honest here, when it comes to all of the healing-y stuff that needs to happen in this world, we can't do it for them. We can only hold their hands while they make the changes that they need to make. And that is the case with everything, not just with healing, but with business. I can only hold people's hands. I can't make them do the work. I can't do it for them. They have to do the work. They have to put in the effort. And when they do, things change. But if they don't, nothing will change. It's the same with healing. It's the same with life. Everything, it revolves around the effort that you put into it. Now, there is a law of attraction thing going on right now that's like, all you have to do is just sit back and relax and let the world bring it to you. But you still have to take action on what the universe brings to you. I mean, it's like the story of, okay, I'm going to tell a story here, okay? I know I rarely tell stories here on YouTube, but I'm going to tell a story right now. It's like the fella who's dying for a glass of water. And he's like, universe, I want you to bring me a glass of water. I need a glass of water here. I'm dying of thirst. I'm like hours away from my kidneys shutting down. I need a glass of water. And the So the universe listens, and the universe brings him first. The universe brings him a fellow with a car. And the guy with the car drives along and he stops and he says, "Hey, dude, need some help there. I see you're struggling right here." And guy's like, "No, I've got this. I trust the universe. The universe is going to bring me water." "Okay, thanks. I'll see you around then." And guy drives off. And then the universe is like, "Well, that didn't work. Let me try again. Let me just try again." So he has a horse with a saddle come up and nuzzle fella that needs some water and like, "Hey, I see you need a little help here. How can I help you? I'm going to just hang around for a little while." And the guy who's dying of thirst is like, "You know what? I'm good. Universe, this horse is not what I asked for. It's great that I got a horse, but it's not what I asked for. Fantastic. Can you bring me some water here? I'd really like a drink at this point." And the universe at this point is going, "I just don't even know with this fella. What do I have to do to show him, right?" So the next thing you know, the universe is creating rain clouds above this fella and this poor horse who's waiting to take him to water. And it's raining. It's raining on him. And he's like, "Great. Now I'm sitting in the rain with a horse waiting for my glass of frickin' water. Universe, you have a funny sense of humor. How? Seriously, come on. How? How does this happen?" And yet it happens so often. It happens in business. It happens in life. It happens with our healing journeys. It happens with our partners and our kids and everything about our lives. We are that person in a lot of places in our lives where we are sitting there waiting for the glass of water to appear exactly the way we thought it was going to appear, a glass of beautiful water. And we're given a car that could drive us to the water. We're given a horse that could lead us to water. And then we're actually given rain, and we're still complaining that we didn't get a glass of water. Sometimes we are our own worst enemies when it comes to this stuff. We really are. We don't grasp the opportunities that are given to us because we are busy looking for the exact opportunity that we thought was going to come wrapped up in a bow. And that sucks. It really, really does. So now is this going to be a challenge or is this going to be a comment? I don't know. I'm just going to let the words fall out of my face and we'll see how it goes. What I want to leave you with is the question. Which do you want to be? Do you want to be the person who is bitterly complaining that he didn't get exactly what he wanted? Or are you going to be the person who took one of those 3 opportunities that the universe chucked in his path deliberately in order to give him what he wanted in a different way than he was expecting? That he would have to move out of his comfort zone in order to get these things, or at least lift up his head and open his mouth. I mean, for the love of God, even turkeys are smart enough to do that. Although sometimes they forget to actually swallow and then they drown. But still, you ever heard that story that turkeys can actually drown in rain? It's crazy. Apparently it's true. Who knew? Yeah, turkeys not the smartest of animals. There's a reason we eat them for special occasions. Anyways, and I apologize if I just offended all the vegetarians and vegans in the world. Sorry. Anyways, if you are struggling with your business or with your life, go back to basics. Do a quick Google or YouTube search, or YouTube or Pinterest search to look for what your people are actually looking for in your niche. What kinds of things are trending? What kinds of things are they clicking on? What kinds of things are they commenting on? How are your competition talking about your thing now? Not how they were talking about it 3 years ago. How are they talking about it today, right now? That's going to impact how you talk about your thing, the things that you talk about, and how you can connect with your dream clients. Because it is all about having that soul connection with people and really resonating with them at a very, very high level. And you cannot do that in a vacuum. You need to use just a few little tiny, maybe they're a little uncomfortable for you, steps that can get you the rest of the way into finding all those beautiful clients that you actually need to be working with. I hope this has been helpful, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.